Now open your favorite web browser on your computer and search for portal.azure.com and hit the enter button. Once you log in, click on the portal menu and click on create a resource and search for a resource group and click on the create button. Within the project details section, select your subscription, give a meaningful name for your resource group. I am giving here a name as my resource 123. Okay, then select resource details, that is the region. I am keeping as it is default. Click on create and remove. Once your validation gets passed, click on create button. Okay, you will see that our resource group is successfully created. Now again go to the home page of your Azure portal and click on machine learning. Click on create Azure machine learning. Again select a subscription. I am selecting Azure Pass sponsorship. Again give a resource group and giving a newly created my resource 123 as a resource group. Again give a workspace name. I am giving here my workspace 123. Select a region, click on review create. Again click on create button. Okay, now you have successfully created a machine learning service for your deployment. Now it is showing us a status that deployment is in progress. Once it gets completed, we have to create a compute instance for our AI experiment. It may take little bit time to complete the deployment. Now our deployment is completed. Now go to resource. Within the assets, click on compute. It starts loading a workspace for you. Now within the compute instances, click on create, give a compute name. I will give it as my compute 123. Okay, it is already exist. Okay, now it is not showing any error. Region is already selected. Virtual machine type, we want a CPU, not a GPU. Select CPU. Now we have to select one virtual machine size. I am not selecting any other. I am keeping as it is default. Keep all of the rest of the settings as it is and click on the create button. Now by this activity it will create a compute instance for you and you will see that the status of your compute instance is creating. Once it's get created, it's show us the status that it is running. Within the application URL, you have to select the Jupyter link, click on it, select a tick mark the box that as I understand, click on continue button. Now our Jupyter environment is loaded. Click on new, select click on the terminal. Now our terminal is loaded. Now we have to go to users folder, click on enter, create one new folder as AI fundamentals within the users. Hit the enter button. Now we are going to clone the GitHub repository for our experiments. Type git clone and paste the link here of our GitHub repository and hit the enter button. Now it will start loading the repository into the AI fundamentals folder, which is present within the users folder in our Jupyter environment. Now go to the home page of your Jupyter environment, click on users, click on AI fundamentals folder. Now you will see that all of the IPython notebook files or the Jupyter notebook files are available here. Now click on image analysis with computer vision. This section will provide you little bit introductory information about what we are going to do here. We are going to use the computer vision cognitive service from Microsoft Azure. For it, go to the Azure portal and click on create a resource. Now search here for cognitive services. Click on create. Now within project details, select your subscription. We have already selected Azure Pass sponsorship subscription. Give a resource group. I am giving my resource 1 to 3. Region is already selected. Give a cognitive service a name, a new name for our cognitive service. I am giving here my cognitive service is 1 to 3. Okay, select the pricing tier as a standard S0. Tick the both boxes and click on review create. Again click on create button. It will show you that the deployment is initialized. Now it is submitting the deployment. Okay, now our deployment is in progress. Once it is completed, it will show us that your deployment is complete. Now click on go to resource. Okay, now we have successfully created a cognitive service for our experiment. Go to the Jupyter notebook. Now it will ask you for the key and endpoint for our cognitive service resource, which we have to put here and here. For that, go to the Azure portal, click on keys and endpoint within the resource and management. We will see that key 1 is present here. Just click here to copy it and paste the key here. Again go to the portal, endpoint is present here, click this copy button, go to your Azure notebook and paste it here. Now you have successfully provided the keys and endpoint of our cognitive service resource to the Jupyter environment or the Jupyter notebook. Now we have to run this cell. For that we can click on the run button or can use shift plus enter shortcut keys to run the cell. I am clicking here run. Now it is throwing us the output that ready to use cognitive services at this endpoint with this key. Now we have to install Azure Cognitive Services computer vision. For that, go to this cell and click on run. Now it will start installation. Once it is get completed, we will move towards next cell. It is showing us that successfully installed this file. This is our first image store cam1.jpg on which we are performing an AI or the computer vision application. For that we are importing a vision file from our python_code folder, which is present here. Python_code. Here it is present vision.py. It will load a Python file here which is named as vision.py. Okay, now within the first line we are basically importing computer vision client, and within the second line we are importing cognitive services credentials. Within this line we are nothing but giving a path to our image file. Within this line we are getting a client for our computer vision service. Okay, now this line is really important as it is running the whole AI on our vision image. Okay, without wasting time, just click on the run button to run the cell and we will get the output. Okay, we have got the output as a woman standing in front of a store with a confidence of 91.03%. Yeah, it is correct, right? Now move towards another cell. Within this cell we are nothing but giving a path to our image file store_cam2.jpg. Here we are performing again an AI on this image store_cam2.jpg and again displaying the results by running this Python line. Okay, now click on run button. It will start running the code within the compute instance or on our CPU, which is present in Azure. Within this image we will get an output as a man and a woman standing in front of a store with a confidence of 70.05%. Again move towards next cell. Here within this cell we are performing a lot more operation on our image, which is this image. Okay, now we have actually given a path to the image file. Within this line we are specifying the features which we want to analyze. I want description, tags, adult or anything, objects and faces, etc, etc. Now this line is actually performing the whole AI on the store_cam1.jpg, and again this Python line is actually showing you the output. I will run this cell by clicking on the run button. You can also click the shortcut keys shift plus enter to run the cell. Okay, now our result shows us that the image contains a room, that means the photo is clicked within the room. It contains one person, one another person, a woman with a cell phone, person aged approximately of 32. That means it is giving us a lot of information about this image. Within the rating section, it provides us the information as is it adult or racy or gore. If it is adult, then it shows us the output as true. Again, it describes us some tags which are helpful to our image analysis. Yes, the tags are person, text, clothing, woman, smile, store and shop. We have to stop a compute instance which we have created earlier. So go to the Azure portal, go to its home page, go to your machine learning service which we have created earlier. Within the assets, go to the compute, select the compute instance which is showing as running and click on the stop button. Now it will stop our compute instance, which saves our Azure credit without wasting it.